Congratulations, you have found sobriety, wealth, success. My name is Dennis and I am here to assist you on your journey of recovery. Do you realize the amount of programming that has gone on in your life? Me too. I'm not exempt from this. I'm included. Are you aware of just the amount of programming that has gone on in your life, bro? We literally have been programmed since before we can remember. I mean, since we were born. Have you ever watched television in America? Have you ever seen a movie in America? Have you ever gone to a concert? Have you ever listened to the radio? If so, you have been programmed. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. There are 5 companies, that own all of the media that we see. And it literally is programming. It didn't used to be this way. Maybe between the early 80s and the late 90s is when they really consolidated it. But ever since the late 90s, every piece of content literally has an agenda. And that agenda is not to make you strong and independent and think for yourself. That agenda is to keep us in slavery. It's mental slavery. That's the agenda, particularly for men. I mean, women aren't happy either. Don't get me wrong. Women aren't happy either, but it's particularly for men. They want you weak, desperate for a piece of pussy, and at home jerking off. And if you research the amount of sexual subliminal messages that are especially, even just in Disney movies, just look up the sexual subliminal messages that are in Disney movies alone. There's tons of them. There are tons of them, and I saw this stuff too. Think about it, like I watched Bambi, I watched Fantasia, I saw The Lion King, right? In those movies, there are traumatic events. Pinocchio, right? Think about when Bambi's mother gets shot by the hunters. That was traumatizing, bro. Especially the first time I saw it when I was a little kid. I wasn't even 6 years old when I watched that the first time. I wanted to cry when that happened. I was traumatized. They do that to everybody. The whole point of it is to traumatize you. If they can traumatize you badly enough, particularly with sexual trauma, they can split your personality. This is a mind control technique that Disney employs, and it's in all of the media that we watch. It's in all the media we watch, bro. Why do you think that you're at home jerking off to porn? You've been programmed to do so, literally. So have I. But thank God I have the awareness to see through this programming. Thank God I have the awareness to see through it and realize exactly what's going on. And by using positive heterosuggestion, which means self-suggestion, I suggest to myself, I can change this. And I've been doing so for the last 414 days. Today is day 414 of sobriety for me. And let me tell you, my life has changed as a result of this. I've gained real self-esteem for the first time in my whole life. Confidence, responsibility. My life has changed. I've improved my job, my clothing, my physique. Right? Last year, before I got sober, I weighed 183 pounds. Currently, the last time I weighed myself, I was 154. Almost 30 pounds. 30 pounds, bro. Now, all I did was get sober and then realize that my diet was fucked and change it. But this is how it starts, right? You have to get sober. You have to admit that you have a problem with pornography. It's more than just like I'm gonna no fap for a month. It's more than just I'm gonna retain my semen. You have to admit that this goes deeper than that. It's far deeper than that. It's been subliminal, and it's been happening to you since you were a child. We have been programmed to act this way. It's time to realize that you have an addiction. Get sober. Go to a SAA meeting or an SLA meeting for the first time. Go there and share when they invite the newcomers to share. Admit that you have a problem and take the necessary steps to change your life. Especially now. Look at this environment that we're in. Look at this environment it's in. How have you been impacted? How have you been impacted? Have you lost your job? Have you lost your business? Like, are you waiting for an unemployment check? Are you dependent on the government now? Are you locked in your house, pissing your pants with fear over a virus that doesn't exist? A boogeyman virus? If you are, I feel for you. I feel for you, bro. I feel for you very much. I really do. Praise God I'm still working. Right? Praise God I'm still working. You know how I'm still working? I'm sober. I'm sober and I have a good attitude and I show up for work on time. I show up for work every day and I do a great job at in my position. That's how I'm still working here. Where I work, they've furloughed as many people as they can possibly furlough and still keep the place open. And I'm still here. I'm part of the skeleton crew that makes this place happen. I did that because I'm sober. If I was at home jerking off to porn, I would be furloughed like everyone else because my attitude would be fucked and my energy would be fucked. But it's programming, and it happens. They do it to everybody. If you're in America watching the media, anything that the media puts out, you've been programmed. It's time to admit you have a problem and get sober, bro. You deserve it. You do. You honestly, everybody watching this, you deserve it. You deserve to get sober. Have you considered how liberated and free you will feel when you can get some distance from your pornography addiction? Are you committed to changing the quality of your life? I can assist you to find out the cause that's creating the effect that you are living in. I have had success with this. Pornography addiction is an effect. You're living in an effect, and every effect has a cause. The law of cause and effect states that every effect has a cause. Until you know what the cause is, you will continue to perpetuate a similar set of circumstances to satisfy a familiar feeling. The similar circumstances is jerking off to porn, making love to a screen with a bottle of hand lotion. That is the similar set of circumstances to satisfy a familiar feeling, which is shame, guilt, anxiety, fear, doubt, depression, grief, apathy, overwhelmed feelings. I can assist you to find out what that cause is so that you can let go of it, so you can quit living in that effect, so you can start to change your life. If you are committed, only if you're committed. If you are committed to changing the quality of your life, I want you to email me. My email address is in the description box below this video. Like, subscribe, share. Dennis out.